Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let me make sure the audio is working before I go any further. Can everybody hear me? Yeah, it's working. Okay, good. Okay, so we have got breaking news, and we are going, make sure you got your Bibles ready because we are going to have a Bible study along with this because this is something that I believe everyone needs to know about. So I'm going to give it a couple minutes, let YouTube send out the notifications, and we're going to get started. Y'all, there is so much that is happening. Turkey has had 5,700 aftershocks. 5,700, y'all. The birth pains are getting, I believe they're rearing up because Turkey had another earthquake today. Turkey had another earthquake today. So, and I believe it was hold on, let me go on Telegram. I meant to pull this article up and I forgot. Was a 5.5. Okay, so it was a 5.5 magnitude earthquake that hit Turkey, and it happened today for everybody that's wondering. A 4.6 struck Crete. Turkey has had a total of 5,700 aftershocks since the first powerful earthquake. Amir on Telegram is reporting this. Turkey has had 5,700 aftershocks. Y'all, I'm telling you, time is about to get worse. And this is not to bring fear. This is to let you know what is going on. This is to open your eyes to the time that we are in. Okay, so I'm going to give it another 3 minutes and I'm going to show you everything that I have about the Damascus airstrike. And I'm telling you, there were several that were killed in this airstrike. So, I'm going to be quiet for just a minute. Let YouTube send out the notification because I know sometimes it takes like 5 minutes. But if there's anybody that comes in after, I will explain everything all over again. Make sure you have your Bible open to Matthew 24. We are going to be discussing Matthew 24 again. We are going to be looking at these news articles. And y'all, I'm telling you, I pray that the Lord open your eyes and that He open your ears and you see the time that we are in because we are going into troublesome times. The times that we are used to are fixing to come to an end. We will be going into troublesome times, and the only way to survive in this time is to have God on your side. It is to be living for God. Because if you are not living for God, if you are not a child of God, there you will not be able to make it. And I can see right now that, okay, let me go on YouTube and see if I can see the comments there in chat. Give me just a second, y'all, because I want to make sure that I am able to talk to everybody in chat. Okay, let me make sure I'm still live because, yeah, I'm still live. Okay. All right, I'm going to turn on live chat so I can see everybody that comments. All right. Okay, I am ready. All right, we're at the 4-minute mark, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start right here. Syria reports Israeli airstrike in Damascus area. This is today. Syria's official news, SANA, reports that air defenses are engaging hostile targets over the capital, Damascus. Reports in the country suggest the Israeli Air Force is carrying out strikes in the area. There are no immediate reports of injuries in the strikes. Okay. And then, of course, the articles keep being updated. Footage shows damage to residential area in Damascus and alleged Israeli airstrike. Footage published by Syrian media shows damage to a residential area in, I can't say that word, a neighborhood of the capital, Damascus. Images and videos show heavy damage to a building. Some media reports say there are casualties in the attack. And alleged Israeli airstrike on Damascus, Syria says. This is from today. Well, today's the 18th, but they're a day ahead of us, February 19th. Syria's official news agency SANA says there are a number of people dead and wounded as a result of an alleged Israeli airstrike on the Kfar Sousa neighborhood in Damascus. Citing a police source, SANA said the casualties are a result of the Israeli aggression on residential neighborhoods in Damascus. Footage from the scene shows heavy damage to the area. Okay, here are some of the pictures. Sounds of explosions heard in Syrian capital. Local media, the main headquarters of the Iranian forces in Syria, on the very airfield in Damascus. There it is right there. Jerusalem Post. I'm going to pull up that article. You can see, I'm not going to play the sound, but you can see exactly from these videos. Syrian state TV reports that an air defense system reflect an air attack in the sky over Damascus. And there is the picture. As you can see, it is pretty serious right now. Okay, let me go back to the stream so I can see the comments. Hi, Wendy. God bless you. Thank you so much for keeping me in prayer. I want everyone to take a moment and remember that we are in the end times. We are going into trouble sometimes. And I'm about to show you an article that should really get your attention. Not only should this Damascus thing get your attention. Hi, here's your chance. How are you? Not only should this Damascus thing get your attention, but let me show you this. I was just getting ready for the stream. I was looking for articles on the Damascus thing, and this caught my attention. So let me open it. World's largest food company warns prices will continue to rise. And this is from 4 hours ago. Nestle, the world's largest food company, said earlier this week that it is predicting that the prices of staple items will continue to rise this year. What they're saying, last year brought many challenges and tough choices for families, communities, businesses. Nestle CEO Mark Snyder said in a statement, inflation surged to unprecedented levels, cost of living pressures intensified, and the effects of geopolitical tensions were felt throughout the world. Price increases, which will vary by market and category, will be very targeted, only implemented where input cost inflation justifies it. Y'all, I don't know about you, but we are going into troublesome times. And the only way any of us will be able to make it is to keep our eyes focused on the Lord. Do not allow, and I said this last night, I had 3 streams yesterday, y'all. I had 3 streams because the Lord led me to go live 3 times. Listen, we need to focus in on do not fear. Do not fear. Just because you see these things happening, the Lord told us they would happen. He told us. He told us they would happen. So why are we becoming fearful? Why are we looking at these things and becoming fearful? Because we are children of God. We should not have fear anywhere near us. Okay. I want to take your attention to this. North Korea confirms it tested an ICBM on Saturday, and Amir posted about the ICBM on Telegram. So if you follow Amir on Telegram, you already know about this. North Korea said on Sunday it had tested an IBM ICBM the previous day in a sudden launching drill aimed at confirming the weapon's reliability, state media reported on Sunday. North Korea launched a long-range missile into the sea off Japan's west coast on Saturday afternoon after warning of response military drill. The surprise ICBM launching drill is capacity of fatal counterattack on the hostile forces into the irresistible one, the state news agency KCNA said, calling it a guarantee for and a clear proof of the sure reliability of our powerful physical nuclear deterrent. I'm watching my internet. Okay, can everybody hear me now? Because I know it cut out for just a second. So I want you to understand what time we are in. This is not the time to fear, for Jesus said these things would happen. So, once again, I feel led by the Lord. We are going to do a Bible study on Matthew 24 and 25 so you can see that these things were prophesied. We know these things are going to happen. Jesus went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. And Jesus said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you. Ye shall be hated by all nations for my name's sake. Then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, shall hate one another. Many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. Because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, then shall the end come. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand. Then let them which are in Judea flee into the mountains. Let him which is on the housetop not go down to take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. And except those days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake those days shall be shortened. Then if any man shall say unto you, lo, here is the Christ, or there, believe it not. For there shall arise false Christs, false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Behold, I have told you before. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, Behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not. For as the lightning comes out of the east, and shineth even to the west, so shall also be the coming of the Son of Man be. For wheresoever the carcass is, there the eagles will be gathered together. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. Then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. They shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. He shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. Now learn the parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know the summer is nigh. So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know it is near, even at the doors. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away till all these things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also be the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days of Noah before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Then two shall be in the field, one shall be taken, the other left. Two women shall be grinding at the mill, one taken, the other left. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. But know this, if the goodman of the house had known what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not. Let me repeat that. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season? Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. And if that evil servant shall say in his heart, My Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, to drink and eat and drink with the drunken, the Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware, and shall cut him asunder, and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Hey, Abby, God bless you. How are you? Okay, so we have more people coming in, so I want to go ahead and go over what I just told you about what happened with Damascus. Syria reports Israeli airstrike in Damascus area. Syria's official news agency Sana reports that air defenses are engaging hostile targets over the capital Damascus. Reports in the country suggest the Israeli Air Force is carrying out strikes in the area. There are no immediate reports of injuries in the strikes. Footage shows damage to residential area in Damascus in alleged Israeli strike. Footage published by the Syrian media shows damage to a residential area in a neighborhood of the capital of Damascus amid an alleged Israeli airstrike. And then there were videos and images. There are videos and images. Okay. Several dead and wounded in an alleged Israeli airstrike on Damascus, Syria says. And then we are going to go over here to Twitter, and I'm going to show you. as you can see the airstrikes. You can see the airstrikes. And there is a smoke right there. You can see the smoke from the airstrikes. Okay, now we are going to go to the parable of the 10 virgins, because everybody needs to understand that there were 5 foolish and there were 5 wise. The time that we are in, you need to understand that we need to keep our lamps full of oil, because like I just read you, he's coming at an hour we think not. At that time, the kingdom of heaven will be like 10 virgins who took their lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were foolish and 5 were wise. The foolish ones took their lamps, but did not take any oil with them. The wise ones, however, took oil in jars along with their lamps. The bridegroom was a long time in coming. They all became drowsy and fell asleep. At midnight, the cry rang out, "Here's the bridegroom, come out to meet him." Then all the virgins woke up and trimmed their lamps. The foolish ones said to the wise, "Give us some of your oil. Our lamps are going out." Listen, when the midnight cry goes out, it's going to be too late for you to be getting oil. So please make sure you're keeping your lamps full. "No," they replied, "there may not be enough for us and you. Instead, go to those who sell oil and buy some for yourselves." But while they were on their way to buy the oil, the bridegroom arrived. The virgins who were ready went in with him to the wedding banquet, and the door was shut. Later, the others also came. "Lord, Lord," they said, "open the door for us." But he replied, "Truly, I tell you, I don't know you. Therefore, keep watch, because you do not know the day or the hour." Okay, everyone. So I have just showed you everything, all the articles that I have right now. And I want to update you, for those of you who are just now coming in. Turkey has had 5,700, let me repeat that number, 5,700 aftershocks since the great earthquake hit them. The birth pains are getting stronger. Every one of us can feel something coming. Every one of us can feel the urgency in the air. We can feel the urgency in the spirit. Every one of us, when we go into prayer and we go into God's presence, we feel that sweet presence of God all around us. We feel the peace of God all around us. So remember, do not fear. Do not allow what is going on to make you fearful, because Jesus told us what was going to happen. Okay, I'm going to make this short, but I will be going live tonight at 7:45 Central, and I will have a lot more information. I've got to go downstairs because I've got to help babysit my nephew. But everyone, please do not allow this to make you fearful. I will see y'all tonight. We will have prayer, worship, and Bible. And if anything happens, I will bring it to you. This is what my channel is about. I keep you updated on everything that is happening, and I bring you what the Lord tells me to bring you. So I pray you have a blessed afternoon, and I will see everyone tonight in about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I will be coming back. So if you do not get the notification, just check my channel around 7:45. I've got it scheduled already. All you have to do is click on upcoming, and you will be able to be in the live. I love y'all, and I will see you at 7:45 tonight. Be praying for Damascus. Be praying for Turkey, for Syria, for Israel. Pray, y'all. This should really tell you the time we are in. Don't be like the 5 foolish virgins. Be like the 5 wise. I love y'all, and I'll see you at 7:45.